Hello all informers, welcome to the Lopius channel. In here, we will discuss some information that you already know or you don't know. Before that, let's opening first.
In this world there are many types of animals, ranging from scary animals, cute animals to beautiful animals. But have you ever seen an incredible animal, like a chicken whose whole body is even black? What animal is it? Watch this video to the end.
Pacific fruit-piercing moth.
The caterpillar in the photo is the larva of the Pacific fruit-piercing moth. You may see them eating the leaves of erythrina trees, coral trees. They are usually seen beneath the leaves, or on the edges. The population is normally kept in check by tiny parasitic wasps called Trichogramma egg parasitoids. However, these tiny wasps can become ineffective after periods of strong winds and heavy rain, as occurred in Hawaii during the winter-spring season of 2004. When this happens, it may take a month or so for the parasites to catch up. These sorts of outbreaks don't seem to reoccur in the same place the following year. The fruit-piercing moth has been in Hawaii for almost 20 years, and longer than that in the Pacific Basin area. It is not considered an important economic pest in Hawaii, but it is in the Pacific Basin, which is why tropic coral isn't recommended for windbreaks there. If it's necessary to control the caterpillars on erythrina trees because they are becoming severely defoliated, the natural pesticide Bacillus thuringiensis, Bt. dipel, should work. However, spraying to control the caterpillars is not usually needed because the parasite population will eventually increase and take care of the problem. Consulting with an extension agent for a control recommendation is advised.
Sea rabbit.
From Wikipedia.com, Girona parva, commonly known as the sea bunny. It is a species of dorid nudibranch. They are a shell-less marine gastropod mollusk in the family Discodorididae. Kikutaro Baba had first described this creature. Its resemblance to a rabbit facilitated a surge in popularity on Twitter throughout Japan in 2016. The species is about 1 centimeter long on average. Its black and white rhinophores somewhat resemble a rabbit's ears. Its external gills are located near its rear. Its body is covered in papillae, fleshy protuberances used for sensory functions, giving it the appearance of a furry animal. There are multiple colorations of Girona parva, including yellow, white, and green, though the latter is rarely photographed. All of these variants have black papillae interspersed among papillae of their main color. There is controversy over whether or not the different colorations are divergent species. Like most other members of its genus, Girona parva's diet consists of sponges in the family Collinidae. These sponges contain toxins that can be used for cancer treatments. Girona parva are hermaphrodites, meaning they produce both sperm and egg cells. They cannot fertilize the eggs themselves.
Blue bee.
From Wikipedia.com, blue or Osmia lignaria, commonly known as the orchard mason bee or blue orchard bee, is a megachilid bee that makes nests in reeds and natural holes, creating individual cells for its brood that are separated by mud dividers. Unlike carpenter bees, it cannot drill holes in wood. O. Lignaria is a common species used for early spring fruit bloom in Canada and the United States, though a number of other Osmias species are cultured for use in pollination. Blue bee or O. Lignaria is among 4,000 native bee species of North America, and its species is divided by the Rocky Mountains into two subspecies, O. L. propinqua, western subspecies, and O. L. lignaria, eastern subspecies. The majority of research has been conducted in western orchards on the western subspecies. Efforts at establishing them outside their native range have met with mixed results. Researchers in one eastern study, Virginia/North Carolina, using the eastern O. L. lignaria found them to prefer the native redbud over the orchard fruits. They do not overwinter in Florida and the Gulf Coast because of the lack of cold winter temperatures needed in its development cycle. In the almond industry, where bloom time is early, the bee is raised under artificial conditions that trick it into emerging several weeks early, coincident with the almond bloom. While in much of the Northwest conditions make it as easy to propagate O. L. propinqua, orchards are not always able to establish a self-sustaining population and often require importation of additional bees. On this research is continuing. In general, it is recommended that propagation and subsequent transport be confined to the bee's natural boundaries. Commercial enterprise does not always respect these boundaries.
Tira, polka dot zebra.
Tira is the first polka dot zebra found in the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya. Similarly patterned zebra foals have been seen before in Botswana. Tira, a plain zebra, Equus quagga, who is mostly black, with white spots, was first discovered and named by a local guide named Tira. The dotted color is a genetic condition, popularly called pseudomelanism. One geneticist suggests spotted or partially spotted may be a better description as pseudomelanism is not well defined.
Ayam Simani.
From Wikipedia.com. The ayam semani is a rare breed of chicken from Indonesia. They have a dominant gene that causes hyperpigmentation, fibromelanosis, making the chicken mostly black, including feathers, beak, and internal organs. The semani is a very popular gamecock for cockfighting in Bali because their thighs have much more muscle compared to other chickens, which leads to them being much faster. Those were incredible animals that we may have never seen before. Thank you to all informers who have watched this video to the end. See you in next video.